Hey guys, Richard here. So in this video I want to show you how to promote WarriorPlus products. Now we're actually going to go into the marketplace on WarriorPlus and I'll show you how to find some nice offers to actually promote, and then I'm going to suggest a few ways that you can actually use completely for free to promote those offers. And if you stick around, I'll also show you somebody who's actually doing this on YouTube and building a whole channel around a certain niche, which he then uses to promote WarriorPlus products. So guys, just before we start, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And if you're interested in building a long-term sustainable business online, you'll see the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and we'll take you through the whole process step by step. So the first thing we need to do, guys, is go into the dashboard. So if you haven't been over to WarriorPlus before, there will be a few links down below in the description to some other WarriorPlus videos I've got where I go through this in a little bit more detail if you're a complete beginner. But I just want to concentrate on getting straight into the dashboard and having a look at what products are available today for us to promote. So I'm over on the dashboard. Now if you come up to the marketplace here, this is where you're actually going to find all of the current products that are on WarriorPlus. Now, two main sections. We're going to look at the marketplace, and then we're going to jump over to the affiliate tab so that I can show you how to go ahead and grab your links to these particular offers. So let's just jump over to the marketplace first, and there is a whole list of products here that is actually labeled by date, so you can see exactly what the current releases are on WarriorPlus. Now if you have a certain niche that you like to find products in, you can come down and actually look at the categories, and these categories will help you cut down the number of products into smaller chunks so that you can see products that are within your niche. And sometimes that's a much better way to actually go about this, because the best way to promote any kind of products and services online, especially if you're beginning, is to have a very specific niche that you actually create content in. Now that niche can be anything of your choosing, as long as you're willing to spend time creating value-based content that you can actually offer people. So your niche could be anything. It could be to do with marketing, it could be to do with various platforms, could be software, various services like coaching. Whatever niche you're in, this is a great way in WarriorPlus to actually find products that are going to be suitable for you. Because unfortunately on WarriorPlus, one of the big drawbacks is there is an awful lot of products on here that aren't very good. Now if you've been over to my channel, you'll know that I do a lot of product reviews on here, and a lot of the ones that I find on WarriorPlus are just not very good, and I just don't think they offer much value to people. It's completely up to you guys what you actually go ahead and promote. I'm not here to tell you how to run your own businesses, but as far as I'm concerned, there is a lot of rubbish on here. So what I need to do is kind of figure out what are the better products on here to actually go ahead and promote. So let's just look at the top products at the moment. These will tell me which ones are actually selling today. So these are the top sellers. Now there's a couple of ways that I can look at these from a very high level straight away. So the first thing is I can look at the actual sales pages of the particular product. So all I need to do is click on these links above and it'll take me over to the sales page of each one of these. Now this first one I know is a recent release from Billy Dar, and I know this is going to be an overly hyped sales page. Most of this is not going to be true, but I can go ahead and review this and decide whether this is something that I'm willing to promote, right? So that's the sales page, and again, I'm not going to comment about every product on here. You can also go ahead and look at the actual vendor profile here. Now this is always useful to look at if you want to promote them, because you'll know here what the overall sense of this vendor is within the market, because you'll have lots of reviews on here. Now these folks are obviously very successful. They made lots of sales, lots of badges here. They got 94,000 sales, but you see the overall rating is actually a 2-star out of 1,513 reviews, which isn't good, right? So this is not something that I particularly would go ahead and promote, but again, that's up to you. So you can tell here just by looking at the products. Now usually when it's a brand new product, it takes time to get some reviews in, so usually you can't really tell when it's a brand new product. But some of the older ones, if you decide to promote some of these older ones that may be evergreen, in a case like this vendor, they're probably not around anymore, but you can actually tell, for instance, this Surge, look at this deal of the week, 1.5 stars, 220 reviews. That tells me that product wasn't very good. So that's how you would kind of tell what the vendors are actually like. Now if I click back, let's go and find an example of one with slightly better reviews. And again, this just gives you a sense of the vendor. You may already have vendors in mind that you can go ahead and search for, and I'll show you how to do this on the next step. So let's look at the second one, word puzzle generator. This is a Kindle publishing, like a low content publishing product. And this is sales page is a lot less hypey. I've already had a quick look at this. And this is something that I would feel probably better about promoting, because I know it's not going to be overly hyped and promising people to get rich and all of this stuff. It's just a basic product that gives you software that allows you to produce these kind of low content books that people sell on Kindle. So this is one that would be slightly more appealing to me. If I just go back to them and see what their ratings are like, I can quickly have a look at 9,000 sales. So they're a lot smaller vendor, but overall, look at that, they're 5.5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 stars. Only 75 reviews, but within this niche, it's quite a small niche. I'd be pretty happy with that. And then you can see here what their various products ratings are. So again, you can look at this for various types of vendors, and just be aware that sometimes these numbers are very, very small that they get reviews on. So it's not always the best way to research them. One of the really, really good ways to research these types of folks is to look at other people's reviews. So just take these and go on to YouTube, for instance, and have a look at some of the reviews on YouTube. And you'll have to look around. A lot of people are just trying to promote anything, but there are people on there that will give you very, very honest reviews. So that's where I would actually go ahead and find the offers that I want to promote. So what if I wanted to promote this one? So what I would do is I would just actually take this word puzzle generator, and I would just go over to the affiliate tab, and I want to go and look at the offers. Now I either look at it by vendor name, or I could look at it by offer keyword, or a lot of the times they're just going to be here straight away for you to go ahead and get your links. Now if you're completely new to affiliate marketing, the link is what you use to actually promote these goods and services. Now what will happen is when somebody actually clicks on that link, you'll earn money, and I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Now I want to come here and I actually want to find that one very specific offer. So if I just use this offer title here, I just want to search for that, and this should bring me up straight away. So yeah, there it is straight away. Now just before I go over and actually request the link, what I would actually do is look at some of these stats. Now the conversion rate of this is 25%. Now that's really good. The visitor value is $10, the average sale is $40, and the refund rate is nothing. So it's really, really good. Now the pulse score is an indication. Let me just show you what the pulse score means. It's basically a good indication. If you're an affiliate, the higher the pulse score, the better this offer is actually converting. So if you come back here, this had a pulse score of 64. Again, this has only just been released, so these vary. So you'll just get a sense for that as you go along. Just compare them to other products and you'll see how they're actually performing. But basically, 1 in every 4 people who comes along to this offer actually goes ahead and purchases it in some way. So that's really, really good. Now 25%, $10 of visitor value, which is excellent. $40 average sale. This is definitely something that I would be willing to go ahead and promote. So if I go ahead and request this, there is a couple of things on here that you could actually use to actually help you promote. So you want some information about this as far as what this product is. First thing you can do is actually look at any kind of information here around promotion contests. Now if you're very new, this might not be something that you are actually interested in, but it is something that you can see how big a launch is. So if it's high prizes here, it actually indicates there's probably going to be a lot of people actually searching for this because they know it's going to be a relatively big launch. Now this is quite small, $2,000, but you do get very, very big launches with 10,000 plus worth of prizes, and it's kind of a good indicator of how big a product's actually going to be. The second thing is the funnel map. Now this actually shows you what the product looks like when the people go through the funnel. So they come through on the main page here, they go over and they get offered the pro version of it. Then they have some word lists here. There's another upsell. They have what looks like some kind of downsell here because it's the light version of this. Then they go up and get off of some cover templates, and then you'll see there's more cover templates here. So this gives you a good indication of what the actual funnel looks like, and then you'll see the individual product prices. So again, when you're doing your kind of reviews for this, if you're going to do a review, this is where you get a good information about, number one, what the actual price of the various parts of the funnel are, and then number two, how much commission you will actually make if you go ahead and make a sale for this particular funnel. So this is where you get some of the information that you would go ahead and use. And then what I would need to do is come along here and actually request approval. So here's where you actually request it. Now what I would advise is you actually write a few words in here. You tell the vendor who you are, you tell the vendor how you're going to promote this product, especially if you've got no history on WarriorPlus. They want to make sure that the affiliates, especially when they're actually launching a product, understand what they're doing, because they don't want to affect their launch stats, which actually encourages some of the more well-known affiliates to actually come along and promote their offers. And if you're a complete newbie or you're a beginner, you want to make sure that they understand that you're going to be putting some quality traffic towards this product and having a good chance of getting some sales. So just write a few notes in there, and then you go ahead and you request the offer. Now in this case, because this is slightly out of my niche that I operate in, I'm not actually going to request this one, but I am going to show you somebody who is actually promoting this and show you how they actually go about getting traffic to their particular offers. So once you have your link, let me show you how you actually go ahead and promote these types of offers. So this is a typical promotion that I would use to promote any kind of affiliate offers online. Now in this case, these are going to be WarriorPlus products, but they could be something slightly different. Anything that's an affiliate product, this is the typical way that I would use to actually promote it. Now on the left hand side here, you see my various traffic sources. Now I would only use one of these to start with if you are a beginner, and I would concentrate on providing content for that particular traffic source. And I'll show you a good example of that why. So there's various ones here. You could use things like TikTok, you can use things like YouTube, use things like Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all very, very slightly different ways that you would go ahead and produce content. So you know that TikTok is very, very quick videos. YouTube are things like reviews, how-to videos, tips and tricks type videos, anything within that niche that you can help people and provide value and then promote to them through the description. Facebook, you can join groups, you can have a group of your own, you can develop your own page and have information relevant to this particular product within that page. Same with Instagram, and then Pinterest, you can create pins. Now we'll do other videos on each of these platforms to show you how you can actually build a following on these types of platforms. But in this example, I'm going to show you YouTube. So what you do is you actually go ahead and create a channel in YouTube, and you have videos within YouTube that you go ahead and do things like reviews of products on that channel. Now in the description of the video, you have a link in the description where you actually encourage people to go ahead and click, and they'll be brought over to some form of landing page. Now that landing page could be a review, it could be an article, it could be a bonus page. There's many different ways that you actually can use this landing page, but you don't usually want to send people straight to an offer. This is something that a lot of people make the mistake of, especially when they're starting out. They're trying to get people to click straight over to the WarriorPlus product and then get them to purchase. The issue there is you have no real way of capturing anybody's details. So if a product is first launching, you may want to use this as a bonus page. This could be where you put a few bonuses in here and you actually show people maybe the review of the product here, have some description of what the product's all about, and then show them your bonuses, and then encourage them to click the link within this page and actually go ahead and go over to the landing page. I'm going to show you an example of this. When a product is slightly older and it's evergreen, you may want to use this landing page to actually collect email addresses. Now, why would that approach be slightly different? When a product is slightly older, there is, for a start, less traffic coming to that product because it's not in launch mode. There's not a lot of buzz about the product. And what it is then, you've got very specific people that would come along to your video and search for that product. Now, once they've come over to your landing page, if you can get their email address, you can then send them emails and they can become part of your list. Now, on your list then, you can send them things like value emails where you're showing them useful bits of information about the niche that the product is in. You can actually promote other products to them, or you can promote this product to them and actually send them emails on an ongoing basis, which drives them back to various products and services. And in this case, it would be the WarriorPlus product. So you've got two chances then of actually getting the sale. You have the initial chance where they come over to your page. If they like what they see, they put their email address in. You then allow them to go through to the WarriorPlus product page, and then you go ahead and make that purchase. Now, if they don't make the purchase, they then come down to your email autoresponder, and you can start sending them emails. Now, you would have probably been on many lists before, and this is exactly the same approach as many people use, but it is a very, very useful approach to allow people to connect with you on an ongoing basis, right? And this is the way that you really successfully promote WarriorPlus products. One of the worst ways to do it, and it does work sometimes obviously, but most of the time, if you just take people straight from a YouTube channel straight over to a product, if they for whatever reason don't purchase on the spot, you've lost those folks for good, and you've got no way of actually reconnecting with them. If you can get some kind of contact details off them, you've got a great chance of actually communicating with them on an ongoing basis, and then maybe they'll come back to any kind of product and service you're offering and make that purchase. So this is the way that I would highly recommend that you use to promote anything on WarriorPlus. Now I want to show you a very specific example on YouTube of somebody that's actually doing this. So I just jumped over to YouTube. Now this is a channel called Dream Creative Bee, and this person actually specializes in kind of low content publishing videos. Now the first thing I'll do is I'll actually show you the types of videos that this person does. Now this is why this is slightly different from a lot of other people on YouTube, but we're just basically doing review after review after review of any old product and trying to sell it to you. This person actually gives you a variety of value-based videos as well as the odd promotion. So if you see here, what are KDP low content books and printables, free research tools, best KDP low content book niche, KDP low content book research. These are all really good value-based videos that aren't actually trying to sell you anything when you go ahead and watch them. But then ever so often they will actually review a product that they're interested in that's a good quality, and they'll ask you to come along and maybe make a purchase off them. So this one is the word puzzle generator. This is the example I showed you in WarriorPlus, and again, I've got no affinity with this product. This is just something that I thought was an interesting use case that I could actually show you. If we come along here, if I go to the actual video itself and just click pause on here, they actually do a review of the product and they take you all the way through there. And then if you come down to the actual description, you'll see here that this is an actual link over to a bonus page. They've actually built some bonuses for you. So you can see here, if you go ahead and purchase this, these are the types of bonuses that they're going to give away, right? And these are obviously very specific to this particular niche. And if I'm interested in this product, I can come over here and I can click on these buttons and it brings me over to this page. And then if I decide to make a purchase, I can just click on this and then I'll be able to make that purchase. Now that's all come from that very specific video. And this is a really nice approach that you can use also if you want to start to promote any types of products and services from WarriorPlus. So guys, I hope that video was useful to you. It was just a quick overview of some of the methods that you can use to promote WarriorPlus products. I would just pick one of the actual channels, whether it be Pinterest, whether it be something like YouTube. Even if you want to start blogging, concentrate on building nice value-based content on those platforms, and then occasionally promote products and services from networks like WarriorPlus. If you provide people value, you've got a much better chance of building a real business as an affiliate marketer online. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a real long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and we'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time guys, take care.